Hello and welcome to my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer review. This review is just going to go over the multiplayer aspect of the game, as the multiplayer is the factor that makes this game such a big seller. So let's go talk about the visuals first. Looking at this game, I didn't think, oh my god, the graphics are sick, but I was actually impressed with the graphics. They don't differ too much from the previous titles, as it's still the same style, but it does look really crisp and clear. But it's also quite surprising that it looks this good, as let's not forget the game is still using the IW engine, which is about 7 years old now. But that's not a bad thing. Black Ops 2 runs on IW3 but doesn't need a new engine just yet. The engine runs smoothly at 60 frames per second, and that is an important feature in this genre of game, especially when it's got a fast-paced arcade-like feel to it. I've seen much worse graphics on a first-person shooter. Take Homefront for example. Only when there's a new generation of console I expect to see a new engine being developed and used for Call of Duty. The game is also rewarding in a visual manner. When you get a certain type of kill, you are rewarded with a medal that will appear on screen, which makes you feel satisfied and happy to play the game. The guns also look really nice, which is important in an FPS game, as the weapon is what will be in your face most of the time. The HUD's also really nice and clear. No matter what environment you're in or where you're looking, the information is displayed clearly for you to see. Sound-wise, the game is brilliant. In every game, sound is a very important asset. It's used to create atmosphere, and Call of Duty uses its sound well to put you into the heart of the action. The guns sound like they mean business, the grenades explode with the intent to kill, and the close air support sounds awesome flying above you, picking off its prey. However, I'm slightly disappointed with the detail to footsteps. It may just be my headset or my hearing, but I do struggle to hear the footsteps, which I find a crucial part to playing COD. So it's annoying to see that people are now sneaking up on me and knifing me in the back, when I had no idea that they were even there. And this is a problem that I had no trouble with in Modern Warfare 3. As for the gameplay runs really smooth. At no point have I felt the game is going too fast or too slow. The game feels heavenly to play, like everything you do is in your control, and it just feels comfortable, and that's something I really like about the Call of Duty franchise. They seem to hit the nail on the head with how the game feels, how responsive you characterize and such like. I personally feel the weapon balance is spot on. Nothing is overpowered and nothing is so weak you find yourself hating on a specific gun for its lack of power. But like any game, there are going to be noobs who complain that a certain gun is unbeatable, and so within the next few days or weeks I expect a patch to come out toning some of the guns down. There's a lot of variety as well in terms of weapons. Now that the game's been out a while, I find everyone's using different sort of setups and such like, whereas on the day of launch everyone was using the MP7. The game also accounts for your particular playstyle, giving you the option to snipe from above or stick to the tight spaces using a shotgun. It's really good to see that the developers have taken the variety of players into consideration, giving them the gameplay style that they want. Maps are really well made as well, consisting of tight spaces, open areas and high vantage points. This is where the consideration for the differing playstyles comes into play, giving the player multiple playstyle choices where they have the advantage. There's a variety of maps as well, some exclusive to certain game modes, and I'm sure there'll be more on the way in the form of DLC. Although the level design is good, I would have liked to see some interactivity with the level, similar to Killzone, such things like sealing doors which need to be blown down, or denying certain routes. Something like that would have been interesting to see in a Call of Duty game. For example, a map called Droid is full of computer rooms and an unmanned robot. Using the computers to do certain things on the map would have been great. Also, hacking the robot to be on your team to fire upon the enemy would have been great. In Call of Duty Black Ops 2, score streaks are the new kill streaks. Treyarch have done away with the kill streaks of old and have instead replaced it with what's known as score streaks. This is a brilliant idea that compensates well for those who have trouble racking up kills. It works by acquiring score rather than getting kills, although kills do help a lot towards achieving score. But rather than just getting kills, such things like capturing an objective, an assist, or defending an area. Pretty much all factors do aid you in getting a score streak, which, as I said, makes it better for those who struggle to get a lot of kills. This means that people who aren't so good, or even your girlfriend, can enjoy the game more by accomplishing something. What's also really good is that once you've reached the top score streak, the system resets and you can go again. Treyarch have also brought in a new equipment system called Pick 10. It's like pick and mix, but instead of sweets you have weapons and perks. You can choose a primary weapon and a secondary weapon, or have no weapon at all if you fancy, and a set of perks, or have no perks. You customise your loadout however you like, but you have a maximum of 10 choices to make. So do you want to max out your gun with 3 attachments at the sacrifice of not enemy grenades? You can do just that. It's a much better system that allows you to customise your character better than you ever could in a Call of Duty game. However, what's missing is character customization. I love character customization, and I'm sure most people do. It gives your character a more unique and personal feel, and it's a good feeling when you feel like your character looks like a badass. Rainbow Six Vegas is a good example of FPS character customization. Overall, this is a quality game, and Treyarch have done an excellent job of bringing a gush of fresh air to the Call of Duty franchise with its newly added systems such as Pick 10 and Score Streaks. This is a game well worth the purchase that will give anyone at any skill level hours of fun. On the multiplayer alone, I would give this game an 8 out of 10. This is only due to the fact that there's no character customization, no interactivity with the maps, and there could have been a touch more customization options. Also, the detail to footsteps is missing, and so aside from that, this is a really enjoyable experience that I would recommend to pretty much everyone.
Our generals will be pleased.